Good morning, everyone, and welcome to CVHP News. I'm Sonora Scott. It's Wednesday, April 8th. As of yesterday, April 7th, there are 25 positive cases of the coronavirus. The latest case is a young adult male who did not travel or have contact with a positive case. This case is classified as community spread. So far, there have been 734 tests sent off, 579 are negative, 130 are pending, and again, there are 25 positive cases. However, 3 people have been given the all clear from doctors and no longer have to self-quarantine. Now, many folks will be receiving a stimulus check in the mail, but what about managing funds until then? Our Amanda Lozano spoke with a financial advisor to get more information.
That's what's happening, money into the economy, because people are having to potentially not have earnings, and so they want to keep the economy moving forward.
The U.S. government has approved $2 trillion in a stimulus bill for coronavirus relief. Americans will be receiving the majority of that in the form of checks to be sent within the next couple of weeks. Financial consultant Scott Fanatico says if you are receiving a check, use that money wisely.
Me as a plan, the first thing I'm going to say to my clients is if you've incurred any particular debt, I want them to use those monies against that debt. So whether there's interest being charged on that debt or not, I want them to take their debt down first.
Fanatico says if you've exhausted your emergency funds or don't have a savings account, now is the time to open one.
You should always have a rainy day fund because the first place that we will go to is a credit card. And in that case, you're now potentially paying a lot of interest for that loan that you've incurred.
Those who have no debt and have money saved for rainy days might consider investing the money or donating to charity. Individuals who have lost their jobs due to the pandemic should look at their needs to decide how to spend the checks.
Do I have shelter? Do I have food? And do I have monies for my health care? So that would be the first line of usage, I guess I would say, for somebody who lost their job.
Regardless of how the money is spent, Fanatico says the dollars received won't have to be paid back.
Think of it more of a tax credit. So it's not going to be deducted from your tax return. It's a tax credit. So it's literally going to be dollars that you're not going to be penalized for.
For News Connection, I'm Amanda Lozano.
And while stay-at-home orders are happening all across the state, some people are trapped in homes with their abusers. Open Arms is an organization that is working to get those people the help they need. Take a look.
1 in 4 women will be a victim of sexual violence in her lifetime, and 1 in 6 men will be a victim of sexual violence in his lifetime. So that means we all know someone in our life that is a victim, a survivor of sexual violence.
April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Staff at Open Arms says despite what's going on in the world, sexual violence still happens and they're still there to help.
We are still open to the public. Our office is still staffed. We are still answering our hotline. We're still doing hospital accompaniment. So if anyone needs to get a SANE exam done, a forensic exam, the Shannon Hospital and Community Hospital are still doing that. And they're still calling us in to provide advocacy and to provide support to the survivors.
Open Arms has increased their online presence since many of their events have been canceled or postponed.
We are posting helpful information on our Facebook page and Instagram.
And many have taken advantage of that information. Open Arms has received several private messages from people asking for advice. They've also seen some survivors share their stories publicly on those posts. This helps others in their journey to recovery. But some are still being victimized, and they're in the same home as the perpetrator.
We've actually seen an increase in our hotline calls. So we've had more people call the hotline than we have in the past probably 2 to 3 months. And so since all of this has happened, our numbers have increased.
The Open Arms advocates tell anyone asking for help about their options, like filing a police report or going to a hospital for a forensic exam. But the decision is left up to them.
We never tell any survivor or any victim what they should do. We just give it the best advice that we can, because we want to give the survivor control of the situation. We want them to have the autonomy to be able to decide what is best for them. So what may be best for me or you is not going to be best for the victim.
When it comes to forensic exams being performed locally, the victims range in age.
We've seen anywhere from children being victimized during this time all the way to college age students who are being seen for forensic exams.
For anyone who is approached by a victim or survivor wanting to share their story, Open Arms says just be supportive.
It's best to listen. If you don't know what to say, the best thing is just to sit there in silence and just let them tell you what they need to tell you. And just be there for support. Let them cry, let them be angry, let them just show their emotions, because maybe they bottled that up for so long and they haven't been able to show those emotions. Believe them. Always start by believing them. Don't victim blame, because then you're just going to push them further away, and you don't know what they will end up doing.
Another way to show your support is by taking part in awareness movements. The numbers show it does work.
People who are doubting that this movement is making an impact, we know our statistics are showing that it does make an impact, and that by raising awareness and educating the community, we are declining those numbers. And if they don't see that or can't understand that, then we suggest coming in and speaking to us.
For a list of other ways you can show support, visit Open Arms website. For Concho Valley Homepage, I'm Sonora Scott. Now let's check in with Jay Martin, who's got a look at our weather. Hello, Jay.
Well, today is going to be another warm day. We're going to get to upper 80s again. We're going to have a little bit more cloud cover this afternoon and into the evenings. That is because we're slowly going to be seeing a cold front that is going to be slowly getting to us as we go through the rest of the week. We're going to be hitting a low 60s, so a little bit of a touch humidity out there for tonight. But then Thursday, we're starting to see some of that cooler air, not really that blast of cold air just yet. That's going to be on Friday. We're going to hit upper 70s by Thursday with a few showers in the afternoon. Then by Friday, we do have some showers with the potential for some afternoon storms with them. We're going to be hitting 70s though for us as that cold front comes through. Then the second system that comes through is going to be on Saturday. We're going to see temperatures stay in the mid 70s, but we'll see a few showers coming through and a few storms with that as well. And then on Monday, after we get through Sunday, we are going to be seeing cooler air coming back from this second cold front. That's going to be getting us some cooler temperatures coming in from the north due to a high pressure that's going to set up over Utah, bringing in cooler air. But until that happens, enjoy the nice warm day.
Thanks, Jay, and thank you for joining me for CVHP News. Don't forget to follow us on social media and download our free app. All you have to do is search Concho Valley Homepage in your app store. That's all for right now, but hey, I'll see you right back here tomorrow morning. Have a great day, everybody.